What's up, YouTube? Tana2SS back with another video. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about how to make passive income online in 2021, 2022, and foreseeable future. In between the car content, I like to mix in videos on technology and financial advice and just life in general. So that's what I'm going to be going over in this video. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all future videos. Let's get into the video. So number one on my list of ways to make passive income are investing in NFTs.
What?
NFTs are fairly new. They're like the new hotness right now. Everybody's talking about them. Everybody's getting involved with it, but not a lot of people know what they actually are. NFTs, so NFT stands for non-fungible token. And in a broad sense, it just means that it's a unique digital item. So one of the platforms that I utilize that takes advantage of NFTs is NBA Top Shot. And what NBA Top Shot does is sell digital NFTs, right? So NBA, they're essentially basketball cards, digital basketball cards, but they're called moments, right? So it's more than just a picture, you know. So if you had a physical basketball card, it's just somebody dunking, or it's just somebody, you know, in the motion of shooting a shot. Whereas with NBA Top Shot, it's an actual moment. So, right. So it's actual small clip of video. So a buzzer beater or a crossover or somebody getting posterized, right? It's a moment and it's unique and it's individual and there's a value to it, right? So NBA Top Shot, you can buy packs, and in those packs, you'll probably get maybe 5 unique moments. There's a marketplace where you can sell these moments, and it's a large platform. There are NFTs that have gone for like $250,000.
Damn.
It's really insane, right? So, but again, it takes that initial monetary investment of like buying a pack. And I think my first pack was like $9. And I think there were like 3 or 4 unique moments in there. And like the cards or the moments that you get, you can sell right away, or you can wait till the market. There's a larger market for that individual card. So it's a very interesting platform, and that's just one of the many platforms that utilize NFTs. So yeah, I would advise you to do your own research on NFTs. It's fairly new, but like I said, it's getting a lot of attention, and you're probably seeing in the news that NFTs or specific NFTs that have gone for a large amount of money. So I would definitely take a look at NFTs. Another way to make passive income online is investing in cryptocurrency. Now, with the cryptocurrency, you kind of want to have a long-term view, although you can have a short-term view as well. But with the cryptocurrency, it's very volatile. So, you know, 1 month it may be up, one month it may be down. It's sort of like the stock market, but it's much more drastic. But if you can get in when it dips by a good amount of, you know, whatever the specific coin, you know, that you want to invest in, whether it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, there's a multitude of others, but those are sort of the big ones. But I bought my first Bitcoin. Actually, I bought Bitcoin and Ethereum together about 3 or 4 years ago, and I've probably more than doubled the amount that I invested. And I wish I would have bought more at the time, but hindsight's 2020. But yeah, if I would have invested more at the time, I would have been just laughing right now, like a lot of the people who invested more, specifically early on. So yeah, definitely cryptocurrency is definitely a way to make passive income, if you hold, or when the market is really hot, you can sell and get out right away. But yeah, it's definitely an exciting way to exciting way to make money. Another way to make passive income online is to invest in stocks. Now, stocks have been around for forever. There's the traditional stocks that you can invest in, such as your Apple, your Nike. But what's interesting is that there has been a movement, specifically within like the Reddit community, to push these different stocks, right? And if you are on the ground floor of these movements and you invest, you can kind of make some money like pretty quick and get out. You probably saw that happen last year, or was it earlier this year, with GameStop and AMC, and I think there were a couple others where there was this whole movement where the stock price just jumped exponentially, just due to activity, right? Just due to the community taking advantage of a loophole, and they were able to raise the stock market, and a lot of people made a lot of money at the time. So if you can specifically get in and put your ear to the ground and know what's happening within these communities and invest in these stocks right away, you can make some pretty quick money. And that's just what's new, right? You still have the traditional route of your long-term investments, which is what any financial advisor would advise to do. But yeah, again, for quick money, if you can get your ear to the ground, get involved in these movements, and you can make some quick money. So number 4 on my list of ways to create passive income online is drop shipping. So drop shipping is the act of, let's say I set up a store. Shopify is one of the biggest e-commerce platforms right now. So I can quickly create an online store in about an hour, right? So let's say I wanted to sell t-shirts with a logo that said Tay and a 2SS. So I would set up my website. I would set up, the pricing and whatnot that I wanted for that product. But with drop shipping companies, you can connect a drop shipping company to your Shopify store, and they will handle everything, right? So they will handle, let's say I wanted to put that logo on the shirt. I would put that logo on the shirt through the drop shipping service, which is just an app on the website, right? So I would add my logo. I would set a price point, and it's essentially you're buying the garment from them, and they're shipping it as well. So you really don't have any like hands-on involvement, right? So from the outside looking in, when a customer goes to your website and makes the purchase, you don't have any involvement whatsoever. That order will go straight to the drop shipping company, and you're going to be charged for that shirt, but you set a price point to where you're actually making profit. So essentially, you're buying that shirt from the drop shipping company, but you're selling it for a higher profit. So there's where you're making your profit margin. But it's essentially very minimal work outside of setting up the website, which is super simple because it's basically a template. You add the images that you want to add. You add photos of the product, and you're essentially done, right? You will receive this money in your bank, based from these purchases. You're not mailing these or shipping these shirts out. You don't have any hands-on involvement. The drop shipping company is taking care of everything from manufacturing to shipping, and it's such an easy way to make passive income with almost no involvement, right? Outside of, you know, setting up
Are
that
you
or
done?
getting that logo
Are,
that we want to go on the shirt. Super
are you done?
simple. And yeah, it's definitely an easy way to make passive income. So number 5 on my list of ways to create passive income online is to create an actual course. I am currently working on creating my own course and putting it up on the Udemy platform, um, which just is a website that allows you to buy courses on just about any topic, right? So I am currently working on a web development course. It's going to be a sort of like a beginner web development course to enable new developers to get jobs, right? I'm just going to teach you from the beginning, you know, just the basics of what you need to know, all the way up to what it's like, what it would be like on your first day on the job. So this is the course that I'm putting that initial time investment into, and once I release it, um, and hopefully it does well, and I'll be able to make profit on that, or for the foreseeable future, right? So it's just making that initial time investment and creating the content, and then just putting it out there. So with Udemy or Udemy, you know, you would set the price of what you want to sell the course for. You know, it could be $20, it could be $40, it could be $200, right? Excuse me. And yeah, so once you set your prices and you create the content and you upload it, and there's a little bit of an approval process, and once approved, then that course is out there and it's available to the public. So that's a quick way. Well, not necessarily. Well, it just depends on the topic and the video that you're creating, and it could be of anything of value, right? It could be, you might have you know, a course on, um, you know, replacing a transmission or whatever it is, right? It could be anything of value, because you have to keep in mind that um, there's a lot of people who who don't know a lot of things about a lot of things, right? So people have their own specific, like, niche things that they're good at, and people are they you know, they want to learn new things, right? So yeah, you can go on YouTube and find a multitude of of topics to learn from, but with courses, right? Sometimes people actually want to invest in a course and go through the whole course and get a certificate of completion and that sort of thing. So yeah, so that is one of the ways to make passive income, is just creating an online course. So similar to creating online courses is creating ebooks, right? It's just I think the courses would just be the video form of an ebook. Again, it can be about whatever topic. It can be, you know, about technology. It could be about how to construct resumes in order to get jobs. It could be whatever it is, whatever you specialize in, whatever knowledge that you think is valuable to the world. Just create an ebook, right? It could be your biography, things that you've gone through, lessons you've learned in life, self-help. No matter what it is, you can create an ebook, and there's a market for that ebook, and people will definitely gravitate to it, especially if you have an audience already. That's the easy way to make some passive income. So number 7 on my list of ways to make passive income online is YouTube. So with YouTube, you can get your channel monetized. And in order to get your channel monetized, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a 52-week period. So 1 year. If you can hit those numbers, then you can apply for YouTube affiliate program. I think that's the name of it.
Nope.
And from there, your channel is then monetized, right? So then your videos will now contain ads, and you'll get paid from your videos, right? So, and that's one thing that will be, you'll always be able to make money from, because as long as your videos are up, people can, go back and watch your whole catalog, and, you continue to make money with every view, right? Whether it's, no matter what it is, right? If you can get a large audience, you can make a ton of money. There's a ton of YouTubers who make millions of dollars. There's YouTubers that makes hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's YouTubers that makes tens of thousands. It's just, it just depends on the subscribers that they have, the watch hours that they have, the videos that they've uploaded. But again, it's, although I say it's passive, it does take a bit of work, but once you do that work, then that, passive side will start to show. So, that is one of the areas that I'm currently working, on getting going, is the YouTube channel. So, yeah, it's a great way. So the last item on my list of how to make passive income online is to rent out your car. Now, I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to rent out my car. I totally get that. But there is definitely a market for renting out your car. There are a number of websites. The one that comes off the top of my head is Turo, where you can list your vehicle for rent. And I believe you set the price. You can set like the price if somebody goes over the mileage that they're supposed to go to, and it's a easy way to make some quick money, right? I've been following people who've been doing it for a while, and some people are making a lot of money, right? Some people are using it to pay their car payment each month, and pocketing the rest of the money. A lot of people are putting their Teslas and their Camaros and their Mustangs and the cars that people really like to drive, and those have been rented out pretty often. But also your Hondas, right? Like people may not want to go through the traditional Hertz or budget or anything like that, when you can just jump on Turo, probably get a better deal, and you're in and out. So that's definitely a new and new way to make passive income, is to rent out your car. Again, it's fairly new, and people have been a lot of people have been using it, and it's been fairly profitable for them.